YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. The King has returned. This is Leo from Morphin Network, and I'm here with a good friend of mine, the one, the only, Cosmo. Campbell Cooley, how you doing?
I'm really good. Thanks for having me.
It is good to see you again. Like the last time we saw each other, we were at a comic book store.
Yeah.
I got a picture with you, and somehow Slider got his hands on the gold staff.
All right.
We're still on the whereabouts of that. We're trying to figure out what's going on with that. How are you enjoying this convention so far?
I'm loving it. It is amazing. I've been waiting to come to a Power Morphicon for years, even before I even got my first invite. You know, I think we've talked about in the past how, you know, there was a point where I started to realize I was a part of something really big, and so I thought, well, I need to know more about it. So I went online and I started watching a lot of content creators for Power Rangers, and then I realized I needed to watch the series, so I went back and I binged everything from Mighty Morphin to Dino Thunder. Did that in 3 months, and yeah. So I forgot the question. I'm sorry.
I was asking how was you enjoying the convention so far.
Right. Thank you.
But I can go into that real quick. You've been in many seasons of Power Rangers, notably Ninja Steel, Beast Morphers, Dino Fury, Dino Charge. All of them. What has been your favorite role to do?
Wow, that's really hard to answer because, you know, each character, there's something that I really connect with. Like one character, like Snide. I love the sound of his voice. I don't enjoy doing the voice because it's really hard on my throat. Other characters, I might love the whimsicalness or the dialogue. I would say one of my more favorite characters has turned. There's so many to choose from.
We're putting on the spot, people.
Yeah, I would say I've really grown to love Scrozzle. Scrozzle has really, he's got a place in my heart now. And it was a long journey because the story behind coming up with the voice, which some people know, is that on the day I was supposed to audition for him, I didn't have anything. I was just I was in my bathroom looking in the mirror, and it was half an hour before the audition, and I was like, I have nothing for this character. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, and I was starting to panic, so I just pushed my voice harder than I'd ever pushed it, and nothing was coming out. And then about 10 minutes later, boom, the voice came out, and when I heard it, I thought, oh, that doesn't sound right. This is a robot. But at that point, it was just I just wanted to have something for the audition and not look like a fool. So I went in and I did it, and there must have been something about it they liked. And so when I got the part, you know, I was going in and I was recording this voice, and I was kind of I didn't quite get, why have they chosen this voice? By the end of the season, I started to piece it together. It's yeah, I get it now. Yeah, because there's something kind of childlike about him and mischievous. So, you know, yeah, he's really grown on me, and I just love him so much. And I have suspicion he might be back soon.
I assume we can't talk about it, but it's okay.
Well, no, actually, I think we can because there was a fan first. Hasbro did a fan first recently, and they revealed a clip from a future Dino Fury episode, and a certain robot was in that scene. So,
well, I'm excited. I need Netflix just to release these episodes now so I can see this. Personally, Netflix, yo, we need this. I'm just saying. Also, Hasbro, you're watching. Can we get Cosmo back? The way you killed him, I want Cosmo back. Cut my check. We can do a Cosmo Scrozzle crossover, and then just messing with the multiverse.
It's a multiverse. Cosmo can come back. So, you know, or he could come back. He's just been, you know, the grenade and everything, and he just maybe he looks like Baron Nero.
Maybe. I don't know.
Just a thought.
So, outside of Power Rangers, you were in One Piece, I've learned recently. How was that like?
I've done a few voices for One Piece, but they're really small.
Okay.
And then recently I've done some more recording for them, but I can't talk about that.
Okay.
But it was wow. I mean, I've been wanting to do anime for quite a few years now, and I'm just so thrilled that I've got a few under my belt now, and I'm just looking forward to doing more and more. And there's a few others. I've done something for Overlord and the Fruit of Evolution and some other stuff. So yeah, I mean, hopefully, you know, I can start building up my anime repertoire.
Yo, Attack on Titan, we know the next season's coming. Is there a way we can do a reshoot to get Campbell in? I need him to voice a Titan. I don't care which one. It could be the Colossal. It could be any of the Colossal. Oh, spoiler, I'm joking. Okay. Last question.
Sure.
Let's talk about Shortland Street.
Oh my gosh.
It is a tradition now because a lot of people we are friends with have been in Shorties. What was it like being in Shortland Street?
It was an adventure in the sense that you've really got to be on your game. And you talk to any Shortland Street actor, they'll tell you this. You've got to be on your game. There's literally, you go in, you hit the ground running, and they literally crank out. I think it has the reputation for being the fastest turnaround of any soap opera in the world. They crank out nearly an entire episode per day. And you just got to go in and hit your marks. And there was I've got to play 2 characters on the show. One back in 2005, that was a 6-week storyline, and then the most recent one was a doctor, and that was a bit of fun. But yeah, it's a machine. So if you ever watch Shortland Street, it might look like a soap opera, but no, let me tell you, those people are working hard, really hard. So yeah, shout out to my Shortland Street brothers and sisters.
Shouts to the Shorties, and we know Ryan loves Shortland Street. He'll tell you all about it. He watched every single episode until now. So
right, awesome, that's fantastic.
Are there any other upcoming projects that you can tell us that are up ahead?
No. What I mean is, if there were projects, I wouldn't be allowed to talk about them.
Okay.
But if there were, theoretically, they could be quite significant.
We'll take that answer. Campbell,
right, thank you, buddy.
It's always great to see you, man.
Great seeing you.
This is Leo from Morphin Network signing out.